I love this book, as I mentioned. That's out there right now,
yeah, it's
right?
out there, and you're going to get a copy of the book or my cookbook with any purchase of Personal Gourmet, frozen Personal Gourmet. Yeah, so
now
it's
this
great.
is in Ontario only right now, but
That's
it is
right.
available to people in Ottawa.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. We have already a lot of Ontario people on it. We FedEx it overnight, and this is frozen entrees that you put in your freezer, and whenever you want to eat a delicious, healthy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you got it. It comes in a bag like that.
This bag will arrive at my door.
Yeah, absolutely, and it will be in a box, a styrofoam box with ice, and the food can stay out for 24 hours. We've tested it, so if you're not home, not to worry.
Listen, it seems like that might be an expensive proposition, but it's not so much.
No, well, when we did the, just in the earlier session, the weight loss, 3 meals, $20. Now, that's really good. 3 meals,
that's
$20.
Pretty good. You're not going to be able to do that anywhere else.
And this is now, we're doing supermarket shopping online, Kurt. So you come to my website, personalgourmet.ca, and you go shopping. This is great. So if you decide, you know what, I need 2 dinners, my kids, my husband, my parents, grandparents.
So you can order all this in advance?
In advance, absolutely. And there's 60 different options. So here is a delicious chicken parmesan, sauteed mushrooms, beautiful roasted potatoes, and grilled zucchini. Now look at this. This meal goes for $7.95.
Right.
So you pick whatever you want, and we pack it up for you and send it out. It takes about 3 days.
That includes everything, right?
Includes
$7.95?
Oh, and delivery.
Okay.
I think that's $3 delivery, $3 or $4 delivery. Now this is what I love. We do lean meat. This is a flank steak. Look how we've still kept it rare.
Right.
And you then just take this, you put it into your toaster oven or oven at about 350, 375 degrees for 10 minutes. The edamame still stays as gorgeous as that.
Is that right?
Isn't that beautiful? And this is a beautiful white jasmine rice. We do whole grain rice. We do quinoa, the whole works.
Yeah, sometimes, with frozen food, something's lost in the translation. Right?
Oh, my goodness.
From freezer to your table. But that's one thing I'm sure you wanted to avoid.
Absolutely. You know what, Kurt, what I wanted to do, and I won't do it, but you go to the supermarket, take out any frozen meal. It really looks awful. It looks like white, brown,
in the end,
gray.
it does. Yeah.
It does, and it doesn't taste that good. And they
doesn't look like the pictures on it, does it?
No.
No.
This really does look like it. Now look at, we also do soups. People love soups, so we send you a bag of soup like this, and you just let that defrost.
Potato.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah.
We don't add cream or butter in our soups, and soups are a wonderful way to start a meal, especially when you want to start eating healthier.
Well, I mean, and just for lunch and stuff like that, a soup is all you need, really.
It is. So a dinner is $7.95. A lunch would be $6.95. A breakfast around $6.50.
Right.
But it's so affordable that you can't go out today in a fast food restaurant and get lunch or dinner for $7.95.
No. Plus, this is you can. If you had someone coming over, you could really pull this off as your own.
Don't laugh. People do it.
I'm sure they do.
A friend of mine the other day was making dinner steaks, and she said that the person came in and he says, I don't eat steak. So she took one of these out. She took out a chicken, put it on a plate. She said, I always have extra in the refrigerator in case someone needs. So look,
exactly.
You could do
and
that.
that's a good point to make. There's so many people who are, even if they're single, they're on the move, doing this, doing that, the work life.
It's hard. And why? And Kurt, why do you think we have an obesity epidemic? Diabetes type 2, increased heart and stroke, because we're grabbing fast food that there is a time and a place for it, but not daily.
No.
And people should also know we make a calorie-controlled meal according to what we think you need to lose if you want weight loss. So
that's available to people too, that information?
Like 500 or 700 calorie. We decide. You can decide if you want, but we usually say, we think you'd be fine on a 500 calorie dinner.
No kidding.
Start with that.
I know you're hoping this will spread out across the country, but available to people in Ottawa right now. Where do they go to find out more? Like, I want to see the menu and all that sort of thing.
Personalgourmet.ca.
Right.
Easy. It's on there. Over 60, 70 different choices of meals, and we change up seasonally everything.
Yeah.
But very like nouveau foods, but done in a really nice traditional way.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
What else are you working on?
Oh my goodness. Well, my new book, Choose It and Lose It, which is where I open the kimono on 65 restaurants in Canada, Kurt.
I want to show you the inside
of that.
It's a great book.
It's a great book.
Hang on.
So what I've done is compared the good and the not so good in all the restaurants. So you have choices with all the pictures.
If I'm going to go to Kelsey's, I'd be smarter to take the California chicken wrap than the pulled pork sandwich.
And look at the pulled pork and see what it's equivalent to. That's going to blow you away.
A bag of Doritos has
3 bags, I bet.
As much sodium as 3 bags of Doritos.
When you eat that sandwich. So I explain to people why, but I'm not telling people just to eat carrots and broccoli. It's like, these are better choices.
Well, I mean, you know, people are going to go to, we don't even have Freshie here, I don't think. But Extreme Pita, for example, that's a good spot to go for a decent lunch or meal. But you have to be careful. I mean, look at the difference. The Thai chicken one is 396 calories, 4 grams of fat. Over here, 559, 25 grams of fat if you go with the chicken shawarma.
Now, you know what, Kurt? People are emailing me now and saying, you know, Rose, I'm following this and I'm losing a pound a week by just making a simple change. If you go to the Keg, this blows you away. The prime rib versus a sirloin steak, double the calories for the prime rib.
Rose Reisman, check out the new menu ideas for you at home, and also get this book. And